Here we have the differences between Emic and Etic codes. Emic codes are subjective, whereas Etic codes are objective. Emic codes are societal, whereas Etic codes are scientific. Emic codes emphasize difference, whereas Etic codes emphasize similarities. Emic codes take an insider approach, whereas Etic codes take an outsider approach. And finally, in Emic codes, there's an appreciation of uniqueness versus in Etic codes where there's an appreciation of universality. So an example of this would be the phrase hooking up. Here we have the Emic code of hooking up. That particular phrase is subjective, is societal. There's an emphasis on difference and more of an insider approach and an appreciation of uniqueness. In fact, this particular phrase revels in its ambiguity because you don't really know what it means if someone were to say, well, we're just hooking up or they're just hooking up. There's a certain vagueness that is there, and that vagueness is captured in the definition of Emic codes. Now, Etic codes pertain to what is objective scientific. There's an emphasis on similarity, there's an outsider approach, and an appreciation of universality. So in the interest of that, in the interest of objectivity, what could hooking up mean? Hooking up could mean kissing someone, it could mean having sex with someone, it could even mean meeting up for coffee or playing golf. So the Emic code here in this example is just the phrase hooking up. The Etic codes, or the possible Etic codes that come from that particular phrase in regards to further defining what is actually meant when the words hooking up are used, could mean kissing, having sex, meeting for coffee, playing golf. I'm sure there are other definitions, other possible Etic codes that hooking up could mean as well. There's an emphasis there on objectivity, in a universal understanding of what is being said, whereas in the Emic codes, the universal understanding is not a concern, not exactly a priority. Rather, it's the uniqueness and the fact that you have to be an insider to understand what's going on. That's where the emphasis is. That's where the appreciation is when it comes to Emic codes. Whereas in Etic codes, the appreciation is in everybody understanding what it is that someone is saying when they're saying something like hooking up. Thank you very much.